Allen going to change it up. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. They run for the first time with James Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
56. We go.
They're going to try and throw. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Set, ready.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Set, cut.
To throw, it's Lance. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Slide, 97. Cut.
And Lance now to throw. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Clock, 10. Blue striker. Cut.
Lance looking to throw it. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. Second down and 6 now.
Ready.
Here's Lance to throw it. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. First and goal from the 6.
Here we go. Watch out now. 50 Fury.
From the gun, it's Lance. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Trey Lance, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On play action, Allen. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Deontay Hardy to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Gets this one to Andrews. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. He's running with it. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Motion man sent left.
Ready.
To the air, Lance. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Jack right.
Offense up to the line fast.
Set, go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Throw secured by Brandon Cooks. Free inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Set, punt. Set.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Complete Derrick Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This finds likely. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Here's Henry running left. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. back at beginning the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
No, we changed it.
Another run for Henry. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Jackson on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Ravens first down. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Ravens with the football. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. The tackle made by Mozzie Smith.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's keeping it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. From the 25 on 2nd down. He takes it himself. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Working inside the red zone. Andrews with the catch. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Henry does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Jackson to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Hey, report.
Jackson's throwing for it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go. Triple 38. Ready?
Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Shot. 17. Set.
Lone back gets the handoff. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, ready. Cut.
From the 19. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Set, cut.
They'll run here on 1st down. We'll have him gain about a handful there, giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here we go, set. .52 blaster. Hut, hut.
They go play action here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Down. Hut, hut.
Here's Lance. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Drill, 52. Let's go.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
Fight, 60. Ready, ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Let's go now.
Second and 10 now. This finds Cooks, complete. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Set, ready.
Throwing his lands. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
97. Ready.
Cut out left. Touchdown, Dallas. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready. 13. Return it.
Lamar back to throw. He's on the move. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
From the 38. Henry on the catch. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, here's Lamar. Got his target, it's Hill. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Ravens trail by a field goal. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Taken in by Likely. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
It's Henry on the carry. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he's stopped. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. He'll look to throw it. He's on the move. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Henry running to the left. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Setting up to pass. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now at 2 seconds left, we've got whistles and we've got a timeout. And up next, you'd assume a field goal trying to force overtime. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This 32 yards out on the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And in the final moments, they force overtime. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Hardy on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. This finds likely. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
No, we changed it.
Lamar off the play fake. He's trying to push the field. Oh, big interception here. Donovan Wilson picks it up. And the Cowboys surprise them with the
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They begin on the ground with Guerrero. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this up to the 43. Purdy now to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll get this down to the 23. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be caught once again by Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. Here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now they'll change things up. Purdy will look to throw again here. And that is incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a 1st down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard. Here's Guerrero on 1st down. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Isaac Guerrero, 43 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Now Hurts changing up the play. From the 29, Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 26 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Purdy off the play fake.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Now they'll audible to something else.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobs, come 19. Mustang 19, go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Hurts.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Okay, ready? Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
63.
In motion right is Smith. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And Hurts going to move him around. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Goes right back to Smith again. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Purdy from the gun.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
19 light. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Go.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brock Purdy
taking it in from a yard out.
And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point try now for Moody.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
From the 35, here's second down and 7. Now Hurts looking to change the play. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
And now they'll shift things around.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That is intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to...
And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. He may go. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This is 1st and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they need a touchdown, and here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50, but that one falls incomplete.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson with his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Hurts will throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
What a quick start to the drive, but not for the team that really needed it. In only a few seconds, the opposing QB found himself on the turf
and the defense is celebrating second and long.
60 Eagle.
Purdy now to throw. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
60 Maverick.
Purdy from the gun on third down.
Flush to his right.
Pass caught by Pearsall.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down, so you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
Purdy on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Purdy looking to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory.